Hey, I'm Audrey.
And I'm Afaz. In this video, we'll be talking about one of the most powerful forces in the world. And no, we're not talking about love or gravity.
We're talking about the power of compounding. Compounding is the process of reinvesting your investment gains so that money can be earned on your gains as well as your initial investment. Over and over.
10 years later.
Over and over and over.
Albert Einstein is believed to have said that compounding is one of the world's greatest inventions and the eighth wonder of the world.
Before we dive into the power of compounding, you'll need to understand the two types of interest: simple and compound.
Simple interest is the money you earn from the initial investment you've made into your saving or investment account.
Compound interest helps your savings or investments grow faster, since you earn interest on both the money you started with, which is sometimes called your principal, and on the interest you earn along the way. The power of compounding puts your money to work so you can reach your goals faster. Isn't that interesting?
Let's start off with a quick example. Let's say you have $1,000 and it earns you 5% once a year, which is your compounding frequency. After the first year, you would have $1,050, your original principal, plus $50, the interest you earned. The second year, you would have $1,102.50. That's because you earned another 5% or $50 on your principal and another 5% or $2.50 on the $50 interest you earned in the first year. On the other hand, if this was just simple and not compound interest, you'd have $1,000, $1,050, $1,100, and so on and so forth in increments of $50 only.
Increasing the compounding frequency, how often you receive interest, like twice a year or monthly, earning a higher interest rate, or adding more money to your investment can all help your money grow even faster.
It's also important to note that money has a time value in addition to its exchange value.
The time value of money means money received in the present is worth more than the same amount received in the future, due to the earning power of money.
For example, $100 today would be worth $110 a year from now if you were earning 10% interest on it. That means the $110 in 1 year is equivalent to $100 made today.
That is because the time value of that $100 is the $10 of interest it could earn over that time. I'm sorry, Mr. Bills. I just don't think I'll feel the same way about you in 10 years.
Which leads me to my next point. It's important to start investing early and consistently to take full advantage of the power of compounding and the time value of money.
That's right. Since investments can increase in value over time, generally, the earlier you invest, the more time your investments have to grow.
And compounding doesn't only apply to interest. You can compound any type of return on an investment. For example, Jane started investing 20 years ago. She made 10 annual contributions of $5,000 and received an 8% annual return. She stopped investing after 10 years and held on to the investment for a further 10 years at an 8% annual return.
John, meanwhile, started investing 10 years ago. He made 10 annual contributions of $10,000 at an 8% annual return. He ended up with less money than Jane, even though he invested twice as much money, because he started later.
And let's not forget, time can also help manage the risks of investing. An investment's value can rise and fall over time, and it's possible to lose some of the money you invest. But investors who hold on to an investment for the long term tend to come out ahead.
Remember, it's never too soon to start. Putting it off just means you might have less in the end. The more time you have for your investments to grow, the more money you can potentially earn to help you reach your future goals. That's the power of compounding.
Thanks for watching.